my name is Manfred Gutheins. People also call me Money or Money Bai as an Indian name. 57 years old and I'm from Germany. I came here because I have been diagnosed with a terrible disease which is called multiple sclerosis, which is a disease of the brain and the nerves in the spine. And because of this, there's a high probability that in the future, this is a prognosis of such a patient like myself, I will have to sit in a wheelchair. This was a prognosis of my doctors, that it might take 5 years or 10 years before I'm sitting in the wheelchair, or I might later on but just lie in bed without being able to do anything. Yeah, so first of all, I didn't have many big symptoms. It was in the beginning stage. And from there, I would say I have maybe 50% of improvement, while this is not my main concern, because my symptoms are very minor. I could live very well with this, but the main thing which I have benefit from is that I didn't get any, it didn't get any worse. And if you compare, I was supposed, or the prognosis was that in 5 years I will sit in a wheelchair, or might sit in a wheelchair, and now I don't even have a stick, and I don't think about a wheelchair or sticks or anything. I'm very healthy, I feel full of energy. So this is the main improvement. As a side effect of the treatment, I got an improvement of my whole life. It has been diagnosed 3 years ago. It may be that I had it before already, but it is clear then since 3 years ago. Yeah, so I can say that it is called multiple sclerosis, meaning it has multiple effects. And some of these effects have completely disappeared, and some have improved, and some are still stable and have not become worse. So for example, it's not a real major thing, but when I was bending my head like this, I could feel a sensation in my legs because the nerves somehow got stretched, and this is totally gone. So from this I can see that the problem has really improved. And also my eye nerves have been affected, and in a diagnosis from the doctor with some laser technique, he was analyzing my eyes, and this has definitely improved compared to the previous results. Yeah, and then the additional benefits is I feel much better. I feel full of energy, I feel younger, and I feel really like it has given me such a better quality of life, I would say. I can say that I really like to come here because the team, whole Ayushakti team, is amazing. I feel like home, first of all, and everybody, starting from the cleaner in the room up to the doctors, they treat me with great love and take a lot of care of myself. And I really admire this whole institution because the team spirit is there and the way of hospitality, which is amazing. So it's an experience like 5-star hotel, I would say. Better than 5-star hotel, because then you don't get this friendliness and this hospitality. If anybody has a problem like myself, I would 100% recommend it, because I got such an improvement. And if somebody has no problem, just for coming here, just for feeling good after such a treatment, I also will recommend it. So it's definitely something which I can only recommend to others.